Hello, I'm your girl Michelle Hope Walker, and it is Saturday, and it is July 15th, 2017. Oh my gosh, where do I even start? I just seen the most, to me, scary video because it was like so, just has so much true stuff in it, no matter how much society and people try to brainwash us. Because whenever people are speaking truth and they're telling the truth, then you get a hold of the PR spinners that try to spin the message. Oh, no, that's not true. Oh, they really meant this. Oh, this and that. But sometimes, just in the midst of everything, as God said, like He'll pull back the covers and everything will be so clear and plain, no matter how much people try to deny it or whatever. The truth is the truth, and the truth will stand. Woo! This video here. Woo! Anyway. First, let me tell you the name of the video because I want to make sure I give shouts out to this person. And again, when I watch stuff and I read stuff, don't get me wrong, I'm always, I read different stuff and different perspectives of stuff. Like as I'm running for president, I do different things. I look at both. I don't just look at Democrat stuff. I look at Republican stuff. I look at other party stuff. I look at independent. I look at the whole thing. And a lot of times, someone be like, some of the information be like, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Someone don't just block your mind off to just one way of, So I like to look and listen and read different stuff. I don't have to agree with it, but I like to read and listen to it. And after a while, you'll see, even from reading different perspectives, certain things will still come together and you'll know are true. Because no matter what realm you're in listening to, no matter what ideology and point of views people are given, the same sort of truth keeps coming out. So then you know that's true. Because no matter what arena I'm around, that piece right there keep coming out. So in this video, talking about the gay agenda, LGBTQ, whatever. But it was talking more on the men and the rappers and the gay agenda. Now, if you're gay and you like the same sex, that's on you. I love y'all all. Don't make a difference. But, my thing be on the babies, the kids, don't make the kids or force people into the lifestyle you have because you chose that lifestyle. And the challenge that in this video he's talking about is how people are getting pressured or tricked. Even in the entertainment where they came to rap, but then they get tricked into doing sexual things with the same sex or different things like that. And that's not what they really signed up for. But then the people will use that. So again, that Illuminati trick where they set you up to do something and then blackmail you with it and get you to sign contracts, because they let you know, well, if you don't sign this contract, we're going to let the world know what we just videotape you doing. Now, the whole time, you didn't know it was a setup because they set you up on this stuff to get you to do this little stuff that you probably didn't want nobody else knowing about. And then they set you up to use that as leverage when it came time to sign them little bogus contracts that are no good, that's making you sign all your money away. So I say up and coming rappers. I'm telling y'all watch it. Up and coming rappers. And I've been there, remember. I haven't been there on the kitchen, but I've been there. Make that clear. But I've been there in the point of wanting to be involved in the entertainment industry and different things. Thank God just from being a Christian and pretty much raised in a Christian family. Again, being a Christian, we're all perfect, but just knowing the Bible and reading the Bible I remember being 2, I think, in church. Even before I could read, they would have me repeat the words. I used to do my kids like that too, repeat the words of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So, and my spiritual Christian, Jesus Christ, God, spiritual aspects. You didn't say that because you say God, people got all kinds of different gods that they worship and embrace it. So Christian, God, Jesus Christ, it really helped me because a lot of times you get tricked like that. And if you don't know, if you don't have a foundation in what you're doing and you don't know, you may end up getting for tricked. So even though at times, now, of course, I know how to maneuver the entertainment industry, and I'm going to do what I feel led to do, and when I don't feel led to do, I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay prayed up, because God will continue to give you that wisdom and knowledge and discernment on who's who. And plus, I've never really fell for that trick on, they got money, so they must be perfect, and they must be doing everything right, and they must know everything. Do not fall for that trick. Please don't. And the young and the old fall for that trick. You hear them all the time thinking, this person got money, so they know what they doing. That does not mean they know what they doing. I've met some people sleeping on these streets that know more what they doing than these people I know some people, but they ain't in the house. Well, some reason why they in the house because they did not want to fall to the demonic tricks that some people were trying to offer them. So it wasn't that they, I've learned that some people are without something they chose to be without. So not that they want to be homeless. So again, we got to help the homeless. I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying, some people got the game mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Thinking, rich people know everything. And I'm like, no, but they don't. Now, don't get me wrong, because I don't want to knock rich people. Because God, as we serve God and do what God called us to do, God will bless us with everything we want and more. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep that real. And again, like I'm saying, if you gay, LGBTQ community, whatever y'all call it right now, bless your hearts. I love everybody. My thing has just always been, don't make other people do your lifestyle because that's what you chose to do. That's why I'm a Christian. I serve God, but I'm not trying to make somebody else become a Christian or serve God. But when they ask me, now how do you function? How you can stay happy and do what you do? That's part of who I am. I serve God. I pray. I meditate. I trust in God. And that's what I do. So I'm just telling you what I do. I'm not trying to force my stuff on you. You know what I'm saying? You can click off the video at any point in time. But I keep the stuff real. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this video, let me say the name of this. It says, I don't know why it says Kanye West, because they didn't really talk that much about Kanye West. But I guess sometimes people will title videos to catch people's attention so people will listen. And sometimes some of those videos, I'll click on it, and if they really talking about some stuff to catch my attention to keep me out, even if they're not talking about the subject that they put their head on, I'll still go ahead and, stay tuned. This was one video that did catch me because I was like, what are they going to talk about Kanye and Jay-Z? And they did mention a little bit. And that's why I try to do good at labeling my videos based on majority of what I'm going to talk about, So even if I slightly may mention a name of theirs, sometimes I don't always put that name in my heading because I didn't really mention that much about that person. But again, whatever somebody do. But anyway, so it says Kanye West exposed Jay-Z. He auctioned my soul for $45 million after 4444. Lord, that's something you can't finish reading, you're right. But I know it said something like that, and I don't know what my last one. And anyway, it's Celebs Insiders. So you can also go to Celebs Insiders. This video, when I say this video scared the heck out of me, and it's only like 30 minutes and 43 seconds, long. And again, I hear about, I work in the entertainment industry. I've done a lot of different things. At this point, I'm just on doing what God called and lead me to do. And a lot of that's just talking and encouraging people and speaking truth to power and different things like that, because you also know I'm on that political agenda. And again, it's not wrong with if you choose to be gay or you choose to be that, whatever, hey, I know when I speak, I say, hey, what's up? My thing is when you try to force people. And then especially what he was talking about in this video, and I've heard of that before. So people that are looking to be signed by people, be careful. Be careful. Because they will use this quote unquote, I'm just calling it what's called, I'm not saying I'm gay, but they call it the gay agenda in the music industry. So they talked about who was gay. They talk about how basically they're telling us they're gay. They talk about how they're kissing each other. They talk about the skirts. They talk about the tight pants. I know when I first started seeing some of these people, these guys, I was like, ooh. Again, the person's gay and wearing women's clothes. I grew up. One of my friends was, I didn't really know what gay and lesbian and all that stuff wasn't growing up, but I was like, he's still my friend. You know what I'm saying? So it made me a difference. Not what I do, but still. You know what I'm saying? But so I started seeing these kids in these little leggings and boys, and I was like, but I just thought, okay, well, maybe they gay. And again, that's them. You wear, y'all know, I in a minute will talk about people right to do what you feel led to do that between you and God. No. My own time, a lot of times you hear me talking when I seen somebody had treaded on somebody else's rights. Because then I'm sitting here like, oh, that's not right. That's not right. And then something I'm saying you're just not going to agree with. And that's fine. You don't have to agree with me. Not asking you to. But I'm still going to speak. Well, I feel I need to speak. So that's what this video is talking a lot of. So again, we've heard of that. A lot of y'all, if you haven't heard, oh, Lord. Ooh. Prep yourself. If you never heard something that the gay agenda that's in the entertainment industry, we're talking about the entertainment industry right now, because that's more of our focus. And my focus, my concern is where they are taking, especially some of these young people coming in, that they just want to rap and sing, and they're not gay, but to get signed, all of a sudden, the powers that be, or the authority that's over that label, or that has the signing power, forces this person to be gay, or forces this person to sleep with them before they can sign the deal. And thank God for some of these people that were just like, nope, I didn't go into the game gay. And I'm not coming out gay. I mean, no. You know, and you hear them talk about that. You know, I know even just a lot of things I've done entertainment wise. You know, people like, well, if you this and that, well, how come your picture? Well, one, I wasn't gonna sleep my way to the top. That's first, you know, and just one. You know, I wasn't gonna go with that Illuminati agenda. You know, you sleep with people, you do whatever they tell you to do. No, you lie, you cheat. No, and no. So that's the answer to one. So also sometimes when you see people like, oh, well, what happened to them? Well, could be, especially in this worldly, the secular type, those Christians know what I'm talking about. We do secular from, you know, again, we're all in one world, but there most definitely is a secularism type, you know. Then there's a Christian Jesus Christ group in our society. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this, you know, they want to force their sins on other people. They want to force people to do what they want to do. And my theory has always been, if that's what you do, do it then. You know, but don't make me do what you do. That's what you do. You know, so that's my challenge with that, is them then forcing these young boys, and the video tend to talk more about men and guys, so women, I'm not leaving you out, but I'm just, you know, and I, like I said, I have sons, I have, you know, women, I have men, I have women, you know, and I've talked to my kids about this early on, especially I started hearing a little bit about it early on, and I started talking to my son. Isn't that something? Because we already talk to our girls about making sure people don't rape them and people don't, you know, force them to have sex with them when they don't want to. But isn't it something that now you've got to talk to your boys? You've got to talk to your boys. Yes, you have to talk to your boys. That if they don't feel that they're gay, to not let somebody force them into a sex with another boy or another man. And that's not what they want, because that's what's going on. So back in the entertainment industry, I want to stay focused because we don't got so much time. But with the entertainment industry, so that, you know, they're saying basically they'll, you know, tell people, okay, well, you're going to have sex with me. You're going to have to do this and that. And these are men telling boys this, or men telling other young men this, because it tends to be more of the older men in the game telling the younger man, you know, because usually the younger one that wants to get signed up, and the older one is already deep in the entertainment industry with some power, and the young man wants to be signed by the old, you know what I'm saying, in the entertainment industry. And again, this is all based on that video, so let me again read that to y'all so y'all can go back, so that, you know, I like to put what I'm talking about, because y'all take stuff out of context and I'll be like, no, I didn't say that about everything. I was talking about the video that I was talking about. So I'm talking about the video that's online. Go to Celebs Insider, that's what it says, titled, and it's called Kanye West Exposed Jay-Z. He auctioned my soul for $45 million after 4:444 album. That's what that last person's album. Now, that video is not going to talk too much about Jay-Z or Kanye, but it talked about a whole lot of stuff. So I sort of, maybe I like that, because it sort of tricked you into thinking it's going to talk about that. Then you get into that, you still learn something good. So, this has to stop. You know, and that's where we all have to get concerned about the entertainment industry, when it is forcing certain ideologies and forcing certain things on kids. Because a lot of times these are kids. A lot of the people that come out are older people that was as a kid in the entertainment industry, talked about how they were raped, and how, and this is women and men, talk about how they were raped and different things that happened to them. And parents, quit letting your kids just go with anybody. Stop it. I think I did pretty good. Probably could have did even better, but you don't know. Family, friends, and most definitely not this entertainment industry. You better stay with your kid. You stay with your kid, because you don't know what people doing behind closed doors. I remember being a young girl, police officer, preacher, different folks trying to talk to you. Now, you are under age 18. They act a certain way around your family and other adults, and then they act a certain way when it's you and them. So the game is played. Let's keep that real. The game is played. And so you need to watch your child. Watch your child, whether they're in the entertainment industry or not. I'm going to tell you that now. But then most definitely, getting back to this entertainment industry and gay agenda. Again, I'm saying gay agenda because that's what these talking about in this video. So that's not right. That's not right. When I'll let you all go there and you can look at the names and the celebs. Some of them are not new to us. You know, we already knew. You know, some people, I mean, because I've been around them. And when I hear, and again, I'm not just listening, I'm listening to different, you know, all sides of different stuff. But then, y'all know, it's just something we pick up on our own when we around. Ain't nobody got to tell us nothing. A video ain't got to tell us nothing. They don't even have to tell us, you know. That's like that family member that be like, oh, I'm out the closet. You be like, no, you been out the closet. We already knew. Thanks for telling us verbally, but we already knew, you know. But, you know, so. But anyway, he lists names, and I'll let you go to that. That'll draw you to his video right there. Again, it's Celebs Insiders. And I keep saying name of this video because I'm telling you, it's scary. I'm going to tell you why. It scared me. Kanye West exposed Jay-Z. He auctioned my soul for $45 million after 4:444 album. YouTube. Go to YouTube. Okay, it scared me because, again, I live in LA. I live in Hollywood. I work with people from transgender to LGBT community, whatever. You know, I have no problem with it. Do you? Whatever you choose. My thing is just don't be then hating on me because I'm a Christian and I serve God and that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I be like, you know, I ain't trying to control you and change you. Don't you be trying to control and change me. Let me do what I do. I have said in past time I do have to watch sometime when a woman is around a man that wants to be a woman or is acting like a woman or quote consider herself a woman, because they say if you're a woman, you're okay, whatever you call yourself. Sometimes you do have to watch because I feel like sometimes they can hate on you. They don't tell you they hate on you, but they want you are a real woman. Okay, well they whatever, but y'all know what I'm saying. Because I won't knock them. I'm trying not to knock them, you know, because in this day, oh my goodness, you can say anything about it. Oh, they let you dog Donald Trump out all day long, but you better not say nothing about the LGBTQ community. Oh my Lord, you will get, oh goodness. You talking about your career and everything. Oh my God. But, you know, I still think that's wrong too. Because you can't force that on everybody. And everybody has a right to think how they want to think. Again, but I love y'all. But anyway, so one of the things that just scared me is, again, how they forcing it on these kids. That's my thing. Don't force, especially on the kids. The underage 18 is entertainment industry. And also the other concern is that in the video he talked a lot about how they're also forcing it on our kids, and we might not even realize it, as they got these men's in skirts. You know, I mean, I'm guessing they're not calling them skirts. I don't know, they may be calling them skirts right now. I don't know. I can tell you what, I love a man that's a man. I love a man that's a man and not afraid to be a man. Whatever, y'all can get whatever, you know, that's okay, whatever, that's your point of view. I'm telling you my point of view right now. And so, you watching this, you don't want to watch it, click it off. But I love a man that's a man. That's a man. He ain't afraid to be a man. And I do comments, so even sometimes I tell me, don't be afraid to be a man. I know society trying to make you feel like you gotta do all this stuff to be sensitized. And I mean, don't get me wrong, yes, I would like a man to understand I'm in a relationship with him, for him to understand, you know, my feelings. But at the same time, I want him to be a man. I don't need him to be like me. I got me, the female. I need him to be a man. That's what and I'm not saying that then there's certain things men can do and certain things. No, I'm not even categorizing it like that. That's not what I'm saying. But anyway, and that's just, I love a man that's a man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so back to what the video was saying. So how they had the men wearing the skirts and but my key point, let me stay focused because again, y'all know I don't like to go over 30 minutes. And it was just so scary. I was like, ooh, you know, and sometimes you don't want to, you know, society has us conditioned that sometimes we don't even want to talk about this subject unless we say, yoo-hoo, go LGBT community, go gay. You know, people are scared to talk about it unless they're talking about that they're for them. Well, I'm not saying that, you know, I love everybody. So, you know, but at the same time, I am pointing out that our kids, I am concerned about the kids. The kids, the little kids. Don't condition kids into a mindset or ideology before they're even able to come to their own mindset of deciding stuff. And that's why, whereas we as parents and community, we have to watch this being so much wanting to be politically correct or so much wanting to make sure that we keep people liking us, that then we're letting our kids, you know, think that all this stuff is okay. And it's not okay. Now again, if your kid get grown and they decide to be gay or less, that's them. That's their choice. If one of my kids, I'm like, okay, I still love you. It don't make a difference. But the point of the entertainment industry of them making these young boys sleep with men to get signed, that's wrong. And I don't care how you want to twist it up. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Because if that young man went into that entertainment industry and he was not gay, he was not sleeping with men, he wasn't sucking to no man, and so they shouldn't try to make him do something that he was not doing. What he was doing was singing or rapping or whatever his talent was. You know, and so I'm just keeping it real. That's not right. That's not right. And so more people need to speak out. And those of you that have had that experience, speak out more about it. Now, those of you that are like, hey, this is what I do. I like that. I like the same. Well, do you? I'm not knocking you. Do what you do. I'm not knocking you. Do your thing. But I am not going to be afraid to stand up and speak out about these kids being molested by grown men in this entertainment industry. And not just men and women. Like I said, this video is talking more about rappers who are gay and rappers who are turning out young boys, and it tends to be talking more about the African American community. It may have, a few other races in there that they're talking about as well, who are artists and who also are gay and have turned to their artists, to get signed with them. The artists had to turn gay or sleep with them or kiss them and all this stuff. And the scary part, that's the scary part. The scary part is that they try to make us think that this stuff is normal. That, you all hear me, Michelle Hope Walker, talk a lot about the brainwashing of society. So how they try to brainwash us to make us think that, this stuff, it's cool, this is good, no, this is what we do. No, this is not what everybody does. That's what you do. That's what you do. Don't be trying to brainwash all of us to think that's what we all do and should be doing. And I did it, and the other scary part was so real on how he talked about how, because even in comedy I've seen this more talk about the behind. I'm trying to be, because I got kids watch this, and there's kids out here in the park while I'm talking about this, so I'm just trying to also stay, rated G here if I can, or PG. But anyway, so they talk a lot about how even now in society, even in sexual contact and relation, on how they're talking more about sex in the rear end, the bottom, your behind. But so true. And although sometimes they're trying to make it seem like it's the guy talking about licking a woman's behind, or either the woman talking about licking a guy's behind, the point he made in that video, you gotta go to that video, is that in a way, that's a way of trying to get us used to doing that part of our body back there sexually, which that has not always been a big discussion on, that you had to do the booty part. You know what I'm saying? What does that become? I know, in relationships and marriage and different things, whenever a guy was so infatuated on my behind, I'm just a little concerned. I'm concerned because this is what I got. I'm a female. This is what I'm working with. Now, why do you want that? I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm like, that's I don't get that. Yeah, because also then that is something that what all of us have, men and women. So anyway, I thought that was a good point. How he talked about it, sort of as getting so infatuated with the bottom, with the butt. All that. So then after a while, which I've heard a comedian, talk about, when somebody's back there, I can't tell if it's a woman or a man or whatever. Really? I can. Because first of all, I'm going to check before they get back there. But anyway, y'all know I do comedy stuff too, so, and I just keep it real. But I'm Michelle Hope Walker. Let me give y'all my social media sites, because again, this is getting to the 30-minute point, and I'm not going to go more than 30 minutes. But so it's Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, and yes, I'm running for president, so that's why I put 2020. Presidential candidate, U.S. United States American presidential candidate out there. But also, so Instagram is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Instagram is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. YouTube is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Facebook is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listen. And Twitter is @Hope_Speaks. So not the minus sign line, but the little line is online. So @Hope_Speaks. Phone number 323-338-6580. 323-338-6580. Do not call me talking about you and like this video. If you don't like it, then shut it off and don't watch it. I don't need to hear all that. Anyway, email for some of you all that just, you're going to have to probably call, let me know you email me, because I don't let me email as much. But Michelle Hope Walker Speaks @yahoo.com. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks @yahoo.com. Let me tell you about my track, SoundCloud. Go to soundcloud.com, and it's Michelle-Hope-Walker. So, and I'm a Christian. So yes, I am talking from a Christian perspective. Now, does being a Christian mean perfect? No. And if you watch me long enough, you will see a lot of unperfect type stuff. But anyway, doesn't mean I can't voice what I think just like you are. You know, that's what I can say when I'm out here, different things. I hear people cursing up a storm and just doing whatever. You know, I'd be like, I know what, you better not say nothing when I'm talking about God or Christian, because you out here saying what, and I'm giving you that respect on letting you say whatever you want to say, because I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give you that respect, because when I get talking, I want that same respect. You ain't got to agree with what I'm saying, but you ain't going to try to shut me down because I ain't saying what you want me to say. Anyway, real quick. The gay agenda, messing with little boys, molestation. And my key point on it of concern is the brainwashing of society of messing with these kids, trying to brainwash these kids. You can be whatever. You can do it. And don't get me wrong. If you have a kid that said, that's a boy, and said, I believe I'm a girl. Or you have a kid that said, I'm a girl. And that, whatever y'all family household want to do. So I'm not talking to people who feel like this is what we do. That's what y'all do. Do it, boo. Cheer you on. What I'm talking about is the people who are forced in it. And what I'm talking about is the entertainment industry and these contracts. And again, all of this whole video, what I'm talking about is response. So I know you're going to have to do some work. You're going to have to go to the other part so you can understand more of why I'm saying what I'm saying. And put everything in context. That's the only way you're going to understand this video, what I'm saying, is by going to the video on Celebs Insider, Kanye West exposed Jay-Z. And it's a quote, he auctioned my soul for $45 million after 4:444 album. So you're going to have to go there. It's that Celebs Insider on YouTube. You're going to have to go there to understand sort of what I'm saying. So, okay, in closing, again, be who you want to be. Y'all know I talk about that all the time. Be you. But most definitely, let's speak out more and let's help advocate for these people who want in the entertainment industry, because that's the video talk a lot about entertainment, that they just want to rap and sing. They just want to rap, sing, dance, model. They're not trying to be gay or lesbian. They're not trying to sleep with the same sex. They ain't really trying to sleep with nobody. They just want to rap, sing, dance, and they go in as a young person, and this industry practically rapes them. And then we wonder why after a while the people are so blank in their minds. Some celebrities are so blank and just sort of go through phases. Well, we don't know what all they went through in this entertainment industry to get to where they are. And that's why sometimes you got to watch cheering people. Oh my gosh, look, they got, because they'd have been through hell and back. And then sometimes maybe that's why we should cheer them on. Because they've been through hell and back, and so it's like, But then that's what we have to watch in our decisions. So I also will close this back to, in our decisions, we have to make sure what you're doing is what you feel led to do. Now, if you do some stuff and you're like, no, this is what I want to do it then. Go. Do it. You know what I'm saying? But if there's something that you feeling pressure to do that you don't want to do, but you're feeling like, oh, I got to do this to win, or I got to do this to be successful. No, you don't, boo. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to do anything you don't want to win or be successful. Pray, put God first, in the name of Jesus. Stay reading your Bible, the Holy Bible, and stay praying to God, meditating God, Jesus Christ, God, Christian, God, and renewing your mind every day in God's Word. You don't have to sin to win. I did go to Instagram. My Instagram, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. You don't have to sin to win. But this society will make you think to get money, you got to do all this Illuminati, evil, crazy stuff. Sleep with same sex, steal, rob, set people up so they can go to jail. All this other, it's crazy what they be doing. It'd be some crazy stuff. So, you just have to stay prayed up. Because, no, we don't have control of other people, so we can't stop them or whatever. I talk about to encourage those that haven't been tainted, who haven't been mistreated yet by this industry, on what to look out for so you don't. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody watching this video and then later they in the room where they about to get signed, and then the person said, oh, one thing we need you to do though, can you take off your clothes and come? Oh, excuse me, stop. I don't say that got anything to do with me signing this contract to rap. I don't understand. Okay, so God is good. Stay prayed up. We're hitting on the 30-minute mark, so you all know I don't like to go through more than 30 minutes. So I'm about to close it out. But yeah, go watch this video. Let me hurry up and say it real quick. Kanye West exposed Jay-Z. Quote, he auctioned my soul for $45 million. And then it says, after 4:444 album. And it's Celebs Insider. So I'm telling you, parents, talk to your kids. We all need to watch this entertainment industry and be questioning the process on how they are signing people. And that's what I'm saying. When people talk about Suge Knight, I be like, oh my goodness, don't y'all go there. All the stuff that they doing up in this entertainment don't go there. Anyway, I'm Michelle Hope Walker. God bless. Stay encouraged. No matter what you want to do, God will bless you to be able to do it. God bless.